But right now, Jews on campus are being approached by people from an older generation. If they are approached by their friends and their peers, they'll be more intrigued and more involved.
We need to be real with ourselves that not every student is going to walk into the Hillel building. And if our mission is to enrich the lives of Jewish students to make them the future leaders of tomorrow, then we have to go out to them to where they're at. We have to become part of the culture of the campus.
I've always loved being Jewish, but on campus I never found a connection with Hillel. I didn't really know what I should be doing there. I didn't want to be on the board. I sort of felt uncomfortable going alone, and it hasn't been easy for me to find a lot of Jewish friends.
On our campus, Jewish life consisted of Hillel and the Jewish element of the Greek system, and not too much else. There wasn't really that much for the middleman.
The CEI program is an effort to take talented, exceptional young Jewish students and train them and give them the support to reach out to a group of their friends and connect those friends to Jewish life. In the process, to learn and to grow what it means to be a professional, a human being, and a Jew.
We take students who have been previously uninvolved in Jewish life, and we train them as community organizers. We give them leadership development, we give them Jewish development, and we're helping them find themselves.
CEI has really given those people the opportunity to create that Jewish community for the people who might be interested in doing something with Jewish friends, but might not necessarily be interested in, for instance, a Hanukkah party at Hillel or something like that. So it's really given those people a chance to embrace their Judaism, whereas otherwise they might not have at all throughout college.
We have these cadres of students who each are charged with building 60 relationships with uninvolved students and connecting them to Jewish life in a very meaningful and compelling way.
I think a lot of people kind of feel that they want to get involved in Jewish life, but don't quite know how. And I think being a campus entrepreneur is about reaching out and finding those people and saying that you don't necessarily need to go to services or even Hillel to have an active Jewish life.
CI plays a really important role in tapping this other source of students who just might not be active for 4 years in Judaism if it wasn't for CEI.
CEI really teaches about social networking, and tapping into peer-to-peer relationships is the key way to connect people.
And the benefit is that they are well connected to their peers and have the ability to reach students that, as staff, I don't even know.
I really think it's just about bringing Judaism into our everyday lives.
No one knows students better than other students, and to mobilize other students and train them and get them ready to connect with the people that they may already know who are not involved in Hillel, who are not involved in Jewish life. That is the royal way of making contact and getting other students involved.
Now, finally, I think through the CEI program, we've really hit on the basics, and that being relationship-based engagement.
The most fundamental aspect of engagement and organizing comes from an ask. One person has to ask another person to do something.
It's in my blood, it's in my soul, we're all leaders, we're all outstanding, outgoing individuals. It's me, I'm CEI. I am what CEI stands for.
You can innovate, you can create new ideas, new energies, new realities. That form of entrepreneurship is what drives this program.
Throughout the year, I really realized that it would have a profound impact on my life, and especially my college experience.
The Senior Jewish Educator Initiative is trying to place authentic, vibrant Jewish personalities on campus and bring them in direct contact with students.
I really think that Judaism has something to offer in terms of exploring ourselves and our place in the world and just having that conversation.
This is about each individual's personal journey, and that I get to be a part of that, that I get to be instrumental in asking the kinds of big questions that they are then going to get to reflect on and create and invent for themselves, and I'll be able to support them and empower them to actually fulfill on whatever it is that they are committed to.
Our CEI students built relationships with their networks and extended networks of friends and then connected them to different opportunities. So they brought them on Taglit Birthright Israel trips, on alternative spring breaks, and in my specific case, they brought them to learning groups with me where we did Jewish learning. We watched students go from being simply students to being young adults in formation.
Well, Birthright was a big surprise to me, actually. It was very inspiring to be in those places that I've always seen and heard about. Being there was just very empowering as a Jewish person.
It makes you think about who you are. It makes you think about the world, politically, economically. It makes you think about, what you want to do in next year, what you want to do in 5 years, and what you want to do in 30 years.
It really makes you go out of your comfort zone and build those connections with people and just talk to people who you've never talked to before. That's such a big part of CEI, going out of your comfort zone and reaching out to the community of uninvolved students.
Israel gave me that little push that made me realize I want to make a difference not only for myself, but for everyone else. I want everyone to go to Birthright. I want everyone to have as much fun as I did, and not only have fun and do that in Israel, but bring that back here, bring it back to campus, bring it back to Hillel, bring it back to your everyday life.
I learned, as I always do in situations like this, that I do have an immense pride in being Jewish, but that sometimes that gets lost in, just everyday life.
My life has fully changed, completely. I'm now more involved in the Jewish community. I've made more friends. I've become more confident. I'm a happier person. I feel like I know and I'm more knowledgeable about a supportive community in San Diego.
The goal here is to enhance the Jewish lives of these hundreds of students.
I think that over time, it won't just be these individuals who are involved as our entrepreneurs. This is going to have a multiplying effect because it's going to teach all of us how to do outreach and engagement in an entirely different way.
Throughout the year, I realized that it's not about what people expected of me, but kind of what I expected from myself and from my peers, and I'm so proud of what we've done. I had the best experience of my life.
I think that through this program, I've really gained a sense of pride as a leader in the Jewish community, and I can really see that there's something I can do to make a difference. I've gained skills that will help in business and with any career for the rest of my life.
People go to college because they want to meet different kinds of people and have new experiences so they can grow and become a full human being. CEI is the place where that happens. People learn to develop new relationships, to participate in the experience of becoming a full human being in dialogue with the Jewish tradition and really grow into a new self. In that sense, it's a unique and added value to their university experience that they can't get from anywhere else.